My name is Ray Younghans. I live in Orange, Massachusetts, up in the northern tier country. A little about me. Before I started teaching, I owned a restaurant for 18 years. I put 17 hour days into it. And EPA regulations made me double my mortgage because of the cash flow. So I said, what can I do? So I went back to college, got my master's, I did night school. And then I went out and for 10 years I taught microbiology and anatomy and physiology at various colleges in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. And I learned a lot of things. And I saw education as it is now as to education when I went to school in the 1960s. Completely, it's dismal compared. When we look at our leaders right now, Barack Obama, John Kerry, John Kennedy, Hillary Clinton, what do they all have in common besides being Democrats? Giving one fact about them, that what makes these people so special?
Educated in Massachusetts.
Educated in Massachusetts, but they were educated at an elitist college. Harvard, Yale. Wellesley, I'm glad you said Wellesley, because I worked in an office with a girl who went to Wellesley College with Hillary Clinton. This girl would only say two words when you mentioned the word Hillary Clinton, and that was evil woman. What she projects is icing, that cake, man, there's a lot down there that leftist agenda was. But when we look at an elite school, and we have these people talking, well, I'm a Harvard grad, I'm a Yale grad. What does that mean? That means you went to school there for 4 years. What did you learn there? I learned a leftist agenda, and we're seeing that right now. We take a look at Barack Obama. How did he get to these places? He went to an exclusive school in Hawaii, and then his white grandmother got him into all around. And what can he offer the middle class Americans? Does he understand what the middle class is going through? We have had a loss of income. We're down $3,000 to $5,000 per person. Does he understand this?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He understands it. He wants it that way. He thinks you're all overprivileged.
All right. But this elitist projection that he's been given in college, he comes there with, I'm above you. If I go into a ball game or dancing a tango in Buenos Aires, is he demonstrating his education or what he thinks he has?
He's demonstrating his arrogance.
When we talk about John Kennedy, all we can think of is profiles of courage, PT-109, and the fact that he had a bad back. But what did he actually do besides this famous thing, ask not what you can do, what America can do for you, but what you can do for America, something like that. What did he give to our, what did he give to us? Can anybody tell me?
He gave a mystique of power. And before anyone thinks he's a war hero, he let his crew get drunk on torpedo juice. They all fell asleep, and they got cut in half by a Jap destroyer. You go out on the water anywhere near a steamship coming by you, you could hear it. These guys were all passed out.
Is that leadership?
He was one of the boys.
Okay, what I'm saying is that leadership to let your men get trouble when you're many orders? Is that any product of authority? As you can see by the people that I've talked about, we've seen a miseducation in America. And it's going rampant from all our elitist schools, and it's right down to our community colleges and our average colleges in the area where both Joan and I have taught. And let's take a look at something. A lot of these schools, things are done with political correctness. Not thinking what the average person is going to say about it, or how they're going to feel. But it's politically correct. I got in trouble when I was teaching a course in genetics. Instead of using the word Down syndrome, I used the word mongoloid. Man, did the deans know about that. And this woman got up and walked out of my class because I didn't use a politically correct word. But I'm getting away from my point. Our education system in America, starting at the elementary school and going right up through college level, is in danger. Where America used to be number 1 in math and science, we're now number 30. And we're being topped by countries like Singapore and Finland in math and science. But again, we're putting money and tons of money into that system, thinking this is going to solve it. We're building brand new schools, saying a brand new school will make our children brighter. No, it's what's inside that classroom. And it's what the textbooks in those classrooms say or don't say. And I could go on about this, but let's take this to a level. I was teaching microbiology. I got lucky. And I was teaching a lecture and lab at microbiology at UMass Lowell. And I had a class of 65 students. And we had minority students in there. And one time I got a letter from Human Resources saying that this one student, who was a minority, was the first in his family to go to college. Think about that when you're giving out grades. Well, this student earned a C, and the student got a C. Sometimes I wonder if I lost my job because of that. But I gave him what he deserved and what he earned. But at the same time, Human Resources did not send me a letter telling me about the Asian student who was in my class. He came out of war-torn Cambodia, learned the language, was acing my microbiology course and working at the same time. It didn't sound like anything about boost his grade. Now this student, I ran into him right before summer school. And I was teaching summer school last day. You going to summer school? He says, no, I got an internship at a biotech. His own initiative got him there. And this is what is missing in America, where a lot of these work grades and jobs are handed to students, and nothing's to back them up, and their own initiative will not project them because they've been told in school, be nice to your teacher. I could go on and on about this, but think about it. And my one thing, my wife is Filipino, and I've got a picture I put on Facebook at times, and I send out in an email. It's a picture of my niece. She's got a dress, she's got a blouse, and a dress on. And she lives in a third world country. Take a look what's going on in schools now. Thank you.